She independent and she on a mission. Ay. Been through some shit, but now it's better living. Ay. I know that she put in some time. You remind me of me.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how to create this no-cut crease glitter look. First, we're going to start by cleaning up the brows, getting all of the loose hairs that's around the brows that may show once we go in to conceal. Then we're going to go in with the Morphe brow pencil in the shade Juvia, and we're going to start by lining the top, the bottom, and then fill them in. Make sure when you're going in with the brow pencil, you're just outlining the natural shape of the brow. Remember doing the top, the bottom, and then filling them in. Once you get towards the front of the brow, you want to start flicking the brow pencil upwards to create hair-like strokes in the front of the brow. Now we're going to follow those same steps on the other brow, outlining the top, the bottom, and then filling them in. And make sure you create those hair-like strokes in the front and throughout the brow, and make sure you brush them through so that you don't have any product buildup. Now we're going in to conceal the brows using the Morphe 224 brush and the Born This Way concealers in the shade Warm Beige and Medium Beige. Now we're going to go in with a buffing brush from Morphe and blend that concealer out. Just tap, 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 and it should blend out perfectly. And we're going to do the same thing to the other brow. We're going to conceal it and then buff out that same concealer. I like to go in with a darker shade in the front of the brows. I'm going in with the Born This Way Too Faced concealer in the shade Butterscotch. We're just going to outline the beginning of the brow and blend it out with that same Morphe buffing brush. Now we're going in with that same Butterscotch concealer and concealing the top of the brows and blending it out with that same buffing brush. Now we're creating a base for the eyeshadow, so we're just going in with some more of that concealer off the back of my hand and just tapping it onto the lid and blending it out. That way we'll have a blank canvas when it's time for that eyeshadow. For starting off the eyeshadow, I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Warrior palette. I'm going to use that brown shade that's on the second row, and I'm just going to build it up until it's intense as I want it to be. Going on to the other side, we're going to just blend and build that shadow up the same exact way. And to blend, I'm using sort of a tap and windshield wiper motion. So just blend, blend, blend until you see fit. Now going in with a dark brown shade on a smaller brush. You can go in with any dark brown shade of your choice. Just make sure it's dark enough so that you'll be able to deepen your crease. to deepen that crease pretty well, so you want to go in a couple times with that dark brown shade just to make sure that your crease is really defined. That way the glitter pops against it. So just build that dark brown shade up until your liking. Now we're going in with the P. Louise base in the shade Rumor Zero, and we're just going to tap that all over the lid to create a base for that yellow shadow that we're going to apply right on top. And you want to make sure that you blend that base out really good, that way you won't have any product buildup with the matte shade we apply on top. And I'm going in now with a yellow matte shade from the Plan and Makeup with Yolanda palette. And I'm just going to build that yellow shade up really good. So just keep tapping into the palette and tap it right on the lid and build it up until you see fit. For the glitter application, we're going to start by tapping some dual lash glue on top of the lid and then going in with a loose yellow glitter. It could be any yellow glitter of your choice. I'm really not sure where I got this one from. I had it for a long time, but it's a lot of brands on Instagram who sell glitter, so you could just look it up there. And I'm just cleaning up the liner that I did. I created the liner offline because it's really hard for me to do it while still in the frame of the camera. And then I just lined it with some concealer and blended it out, and now I'm just cleaning off the face with a makeup wipe to prep for the skin. Now this is by far my favorite primer. I've tried out a lot of primers, but I still love this one the most. This is a Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and now I'm just blending this evenly across the entire skin before I apply my foundation. Going in with the foundation, I went in with the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shades 340 Cappuccino and 356 Warm Coconut. And make sure when you blend it in the foundation, you're doing more of a tapping motion rather than swiping. You always want to tap the products in, that way you don't leave any streaks or marks when blending. Taking those same concealers we used to carve out the brows, we're using to highlight under the eyes, the chin, above the mouth, the forehead, and down the bridge of the nose. To contour, I'm going in with the black Opal foundation stick in the shade Suede Mocha, and I'm just using it around the perimeter of the face where I want it to be more contoured. The brush that I like to go in and blend out the concealer with is the Real Technique setting brush. When blending out the under eye, I always like to blend out the perimeter of the under eye first and leave the middle of it untouched, like directly under the eye, to sit and build up a little more coverage before I blend it out. So to blend out the contour areas, I like going in with the Real Technique Instapop cheek brush, and it makes it really easy because of the way that it's shaped. It's kind of an angle, so I just tap that onto the places that I need to blend, and it blends it right out. Just remember, always want to tap, 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 and don't swipe anything around. Now I'm going in and blending out that concealer that we left to set and build a little more coverage. And we're going to set it with some loose powder. I'm going in with the Sacha Buttercup powder. And then we're going to set under the eye, the chin, above the lip, the nose, and the forehead. To set the contour, I'm going in with the Bakerie Brownie Bar palette, and I'm mixing together those top 2 shades to set the contour into place. I like to go in with a little bit of powder on each side of the nose to snatch the nose, and I also like going in with powder underneath where I place the contour to chisel out the cheekbones. I'm going in with some blush from the Juvia's Place Volume 2 blush palette. To brush away all of the powder, I like going in with the Madame Glow Pressed Foundation Powder in the shade number 3, and I'm just using a brush to tap in that powder and brush it away. Now I'm placing some more of that loose powder underneath the eye, that way it'll catch any of the fallout that falls once I start blending the shadow underneath the eye. I'm going in with that same brown shade we used on the top of the lid to smoke out the bottom. Now onto the rhinestones. We're going in with some duo lash glue right up underneath the eye. Then we're going to place on the rhinestones one by one using the applicator. I found both the rhinestones and the applicator on Amazon. Now I'm going in with a highlighter from Morphe. The shade will be down in the description below, and I'm just placing on the cheekbones, the forehead, and the chin. I then like going in with a smaller pencil brush with that same highlighter and apply it on the brow bone, the nose, and down the bridge of the nose. Now I'm going in with another highlighter. I'm going in with the Fenty Diamond Bomb highlighter all over the face to add some sparkle. For the lip combo, I used the NYX lip liner in the shade Espresso and the NYX Buttergloss in the shade Fortune Cookie. Cosmetics white gold pigment in the inner corner to add some pop. Now this is the completed look. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for some more videos.